Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm just back with part 2 of today's message. And if you're new to my messages, and I've been set up to do a crystal grid, which anchors the energies for divine partnerships to come into physical reality. So as above, so below. You receive a piece of rose quartz, which is infused with Holy Fire Reiki energy. And basically, when you meditate with that, you can, basically, it sends unconditional love to your twin and out to raise the planet in love and light. And it's all about, you know, crystals are going all over the world, and it is literally anchoring in the twin flame energy into physical reality, basically, and into ground, into this 3D reality, the love and light, to literally raise the planet in love and light. So, and also I do divine healing. So healing for divine partners. I see your energies. I basically connect to your energies and see everything like a movie. Get met there, and it's basically your soul showing me what you need to know to help you on your journey. And I receive a mantra, which when you say it, it will align your energies, so it will bring you into balance. And also, what else? Oh yeah, the angel card reading. I give you a 3-card angel guidance as well. So, and it is all about energy. And so what I just wanted to share is a couple of stories, right? Because part of this, my first message for today was all about belief and trust in the journey. And that's why when you connect with me and you join the grid, that's what is so amazing, or come to healing, because so quickly your twin spirit makes their presence known, right? And you get confirmation in messages, signs, and in amazing ways. So I'm just going to share, because this is so brilliant. I love it. And that's the thing. This is why I've been guided to do this, right? Because every single one of you is validating for me my journey as well, because it's my twin spirit that is guiding me, right? And so every single time that you're sending me things, I'm like, no way, this is just the coolest thing. Because, you know, it just shows how connected we are as a group that are helping each other come back into our reunions and come back into really raising the planet in love and light and really changing the way that people see the world. And that's what this is doing, which is why it's so amazing, which is why I feel so privileged to be doing this journey with everyone. So what I just want to say is this, because it's so brilliant. So the lady from a couple of days ago said that she had confirmation. There was an H. I went into a cafe and there was a big H and a crown on the hand dryer. Anyway, so I'm just reading her comments on the, so thank you for this. I'm just going to share it because it's so brilliant. This is what it's about. So she said, she's just made comments on the video. She said, well done. What have you done to me, lass? I've still got jitters and it's not caffeine. My poor little adrenals are now all but raisins, burnt out and in need of some DHEA. I must clarify that she knew who he was, but she wanted, so a squillion %, the sync was a validation of my truth to you. So she obviously needed her own validation. As soon as I wrote that in my email, my guide said that you would see a sign, but it is very nice to see it so publicly. And when I think about it, I saw the H when you posted vid, which was next day. But did you see the H? Did you see the H before or same day as my email? Goodness, I can't even. I don't know. And this, I hadn't clicked if it was. I didn't know anything about your H. Does that sound weird? No, I didn't. And this energy is a confirmation that something big has changed on the journey, as this is how I feel when I'm with my twin and him with me. Because we seem to get goofed up with nerves around each other a lot, which is exactly my message from yesterday about feeling geeky around each other. That's the thing, because that's why, you know, you do, because, well, that's how I feel. I kind of feel like really nervous. It's like bizarre. Very excited to move beyond the denser energies we can get caught up in and upon this journey, and do so with other twins, which is why this is so important. Really lifting the energies away from fear and back into love, right? In the croons of the Jackson 5, can you feel it? I can't feel anything else but love at the moment. And, you know, that's what is so great. That's exactly what this is about. This morning, she's just put another message on. I love this message. So she said, cheers, Hannah, it was nice. Even sweeter, she actually saw her twin yesterday. He heard me muttering, oh, sorry, this morning. He heard me muttering an F word over a challenging patient, and we had a banter. I said, did you hear that? And he said, no, I didn't hear anything, but it sounded like the F word. In fact, you say the F word, the C word, and the H word. I replied, the H word would be your name. Is that a naughty word then? He replied something intelligible under his breath in his usual cheeky way. But the way he threw in the letter H randomly in a convo, as if he confirmed the H sync himself just now. You see, well, that is so perfect, right? Because that's exactly what he was doing. It is his higher self that's giving me the guidance, right? So, of course, it's coming through in his subconscious as well, because you're one soul, you're one oversoul after all. Which is why it's so brilliant. I just love it. I just love all these stories. The other thing is that I forgot to include these two pictures in the pub that I was yesterday. There were two ships on the wall as well with white sails. These have been a very, very common theme that I'm seeing in healings. Not only that, but where I work with the crystals for the crystal grid, there is a ship in a bottle, and that's where I was guided to go to work with the crystals. Now, what I didn't realise is that my twin actually lived in Greenwich at some point, and the tree that I go to work with the crystals is right near the tree that he used to apparently sit at when he lived in Greenwich. He used to go up to the same point practically. This particular tree is very famous because the tree is was used by a queen, right? Queen something or other, I can't remember. So this is what I mean about, you know, the ships are definitely coming home. All of these signs, all of these syncs, all of these messages between our higher selves. And this is just even more and more and more evidence, right? This is so perfect that she saw her twin the day after and he even said H. And that was what was coming through in the message for her the day before. So, you know, you cannot make these things up. It's just amazing. The other thing that I have to say, I did a healing for a lady and the thing about hers was that her twin was feeling that he wasn't materially stable and ready, and he felt like he had to have everything in order to be, you know, ready for her. Now, she's had a dream recently where that he has chosen love over material stuff. And so I just wanted to see if anyone else had shared that dream, that they are choosing love over material. So basically in her healing, it was either the Midas touch where everything turned to gold. And I was like, but you can't feel it. And then the other option was having a little farm and there was a sheep and they were like having a small holding. In her dream, she just said that she saw like a nativity scene with animals. She's just come back to me and said, actually, it looked like the farm, you know, it just made me remember that you saw a farm and animals, which is like the nativity scene, right? So this is what I mean. This is why when you have a healing and you get the information that I see what your souls want you to know, then it will carry on for you afterwards because you'll see signs, messages, things will happen in dreams. Your soul will want to carry on giving you information, and your twin soul will want to carry on giving you information as well, which is perfect because this is exactly what I'm saying. This is why this lady today who saw her twin this morning after the H message yesterday, he even said H. That happened to me. I mean, that happens with me and my twin all the time. So I know that his higher self is working through him really strongly. So just as an example, I like said to him, "You're my Ferris Bueller," right? I don't know if you remember the film, but Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And that, you know, how he is, the character in that is like really good fun, really cheeky, want to do loads of adventures. Like bunks off school, gets into loads of trouble, and that's for me is my perfect. I was obsessed with Ferris Bueller, that film, when I was younger. I absolutely loved it. That's what I wanted for my life. I wanted to be with someone like Ferris. Anyway, so ages later, I met up with my twin for a coffee, and he actually mentions Ferris Bueller, right? And so totally randomly. So, well, nothing randomly, actually, you know. So this is what I mean. This is why it's so great, because you will constantly get confirmation from your twin spirit through messages, through, if you come to healing from me, just like this, right? This I did a healing for a different girl. She has just made a comment on the video to say that this actually looks like her, right? So that's what I mean. We are so connected on this journey. If you're drawn to these videos and if you're drawn to my messages, then you're drawn to them for a reason. I'm telling you, we are helping each other back into our reunions. It is all about having faith, trust in your journey. If you come to me for healing, I will show you what your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path. Join the crystal grid, because that rose quartz anchors in unconditional love into your physical reality, right? And you in turn will raise the planet in love and light. That's what we're here to do, right? Use the, and look, she's got a golden star on her forehead, right? I'm telling you, use the golden star energies. We're moving into a new wave of energy that is bringing us into our reunions. You have to have faith, trust in the journey, because there is no other way that there is. Basically, this is your destiny, right? Your destiny is to be together. That's just done, right? But what your journey is to manage your energies so you can be brought into your destiny, okay? So as soon as you have faith in your destiny, faith and trust that I know it's going to happen, I just have to ride the waves and manage my energy and live in love. And when I'm doing that and I have balanced everything, then the universe will make everything happen for me, right? Because you are actually here to raise love and light on the planet. So, you know, you will come into your union when the time is right for you. There is no question, right? Especially if you're being drawn to my messages, because it's my twin soul that is guiding all of this and driving all of this. All of that, you know, every single message I get, it's got his stamp all over it, right? All right, well, listen, I hope that this helps you, and just remember to have faith, trust in your journey. Know that this is your truth. Know that you are on your way to rising love and light in the planet, and that's what we're here to do as twin flames. So just love it. Look at the statue in the back of the girl, both arms in the air, and she's creating a circle. The ring of life, right? No end and no beginning. That is what your twin flame journey is. Okay. All right. Well, listen, I hope that helps. And if you'd like to come for healing from me, then I'm doing a January special. It's only £20. And I see everything like a movie. And I give you the write-up, and you'll start to see much, much more unfold as you connect more and more closely with your twin spirit. I also do the crystal grid. All details are in the description box. Please do come, because the more people, the stronger and stronger and stronger the love energy is, because, you know, these grid points are going all around the world, right? The crystals are going all around the world. It's super exciting. It's every time I get a message, I'm so excited, because what I can see is people are actually starting to have faith, love the journey, know that they're, you know, whatever time, they're letting go of the time and just saying, I'm loving being in this vibe. I'm loving seeing all the messages. I'm loving having the confidence to know and trust in my journey. That's what it's all about, right? Move out of fear into love, into knowing, into trust, into faith. All right, choose love, right? Every morning, choose love. All right, take care. Have a good one. Bye.